What? Is that a vest that he's wearing? Is that some strange, like, halter? Like, what?
Raise 1,000.
Got some like
It's a vest, right?
BDSM look to it.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. You end up in the wrong corner of the internet. You see that?
Or the right.
Generally
or
not
the right
fur.
corner.
Oh, yeah, it depends what you're into.
Raise.
Marked card.
The left corner.
35.
They say it's suited for Landon.
See, I just give you a
35.
courtesy
You gave me the
chuckle,
courtesy
okay?
chuckle. I was
you don't
just
do that for me.
thinking the same thing.
35.
You
For
pick up
anybody that
me.
watched Ladies Night, Ebony Kenny came out against the courtesy chuckle.
Yeah, I just can't leave someone hanging when they. you
No,
know,
leave me
when
hanging.
someone
If I
does a
don't
little
deserve
joke
it, if I
thing, and then
haven't
they look
earned
at
it.
you like, you get it.
But I
got
didn't
it.
do that. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. You know,
Well,
I'm a high volume, low margin kind of comic.
Check.
King 9-6 with a couple of hearts is Landon. Got 3-bet by Chrissy B pre and flops himself the nut flush draw. Chrissy with top pair is
3,000.
certainly not going to shed Tice with this 3K follow-up.
Call. Thank you.
Landon calls the 3,000 and now hits a pair of 8s to add a few outs.
Not a bad card for Chrissy. She picks up a gut shot.
She chooses to check back, however, and
Ooh.
running 8s for Tice. Not the path that he had carved out to victory, but he'll take it. 14K in the middle, and
Check.
he's going to check it over to Chrissy, looking to induce in the event that maybe Bicknell didn't really have much, or get a value bet out of her in the event that she does. And one has to expect that she's not going to just check back with King 10 here. Sure enough, she glances down at her chips. One white and a handful of purple. Looking like an 8K-ish kind of bet.
8,500.
8,500. And we can certainly expect that Landon's going to be check raising. Dan is,
Sitting with Shrek.
if he yawns and puts his arm around him, I quit. Did look like he was ready to make a move.
Raise. All in.
Oh,
Ooh. Asking for a count.
This fellow with them everywhere, so like every 10, you get a beer, which was nice.
and whether or not Chrissy knows what she wants to do at this point, which I doubt that she does, asking for the count gives her an opportunity to size Landon up just from a reactionary standpoint.
Yeah, waste.
Because you know that somebody's not snap folding, and
There's
now she
23,
gets to look at
42,
how he
44,
feels about it.
46, 47, 48, 49, 9.
And you may have noticed by now that many of these players, when they're involved in a hand, make it a point to keep their hands off the table, down in their lap.
Is that the new thing? I feel like there's a new trend every year. The
I don't know
arm
how
on the
new it
shoulder was
is.
a thing for a
Yeah,
while.
I remember that. Now she's reaching for the white chips again, not because she's just about to call, but out of the corner of her eye, she's probably studying Landon and trying to figure out what's going on. I feel like 7-8 is a very, very plausible holding for Landon in this spot here. And it's weird because if she puts him on busted hearts, she's not wrong.
Yeah.
It's just that he happens to have the 8 with them.
How important do you think the 10 of hearts in her hand is, as it's blocking Jack 10 of hearts, Queen 10 of hearts, things that would make
Sure.
sense for him to continue and then have to bluff?
That's got to have a lot to do with why she's distressed here.
Sorry, it's what, 49?
49, 9.
She looks suspicious, doesn't she?
I was just gonna snap call, but
What, did you say she was going to snap fold?
She said she was going to snap call, I think. If I heard her correctly. But this is big. 49-3. He's being laid 1.4 to 1, roughly. A little north of that.
I really wish we could just hear people's thoughts. Not just
Clearly,
for this spot,
she's
but
just
for
like-
here it would be really nice.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
That's her
what-
thought. Just I was
that's
like, you know what? Yeah. I mean, that's usually my thoughts, but I'm not very good. I think she's very good, so there's probably more going on.
You're so right about that 10 of hearts being a problem for Chrissy here, though. Because it connects with so many of the combos, which
why do I feel like you just bet
She
the river
beats.
with value? Check shove.
it certainly does feel like Landon would be more inclined to simply lead out and make sure he doesn't miss a bet
Mm-hmm.
with an 8.
I was expecting that too,
Very-
since he unblocked the king. She's very likely to have a top pair hand that she can just call, I don't know, 10k with or something. I was expecting a bet, but this check shove is really cool, especially seeing what's happening right now.
Well, what's even cooler for him is he has to know he's got the best hand at this point. And that it worked out to a T, where he just might get called for all of it. And got her to fire on his behalf at least the 8,500.
God, do you really check shove here?
Staring intently over at Landon.
I think I'm just gonna go with my read and call, and I might hate myself.
No doubt she was staring over at his neck, looking for the pulse, trying to pick up anything that would help her come to the right decision. And Ty's doing a pretty damn good job here of not giving anything away. She is leaning call.
Alright, I'm gonna go with my read.
Wow.
Nice hand.
Ugh.
It's like 49.
49.9.
And you could see the hope
Yeah, she saw the hearts and was like, yes, no.
drain out of
Yeah.
her face.
Nice hand.
49, yeah.
Good.
What a hand by Landon, though.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
There.
One of
Really?
Nice hand.
She was with me, and I was like, "Hey,
That's
keep me up."
crazy.
And she's like, "What?"
Raise
Like
1,000.
she's asleep. She's like, "Oh, I'm keeping you up."
It's your fault for playing those stupid tournaments.
Oh my goodness.
boy.
Another ace king for
Jeez.
Chrissy B,
Yep,
and this
I
time
did
she's
deserve
running
it.
into a much
Raise.
bigger pair.
3,500.
At least the
I don't know if you ever
positions
saw
are a
there
little
was a hand where it
merciful.
goes
But
Christoph
being under the gun of the gun
Jans,
one,
like,
maybe?
I call small
is,
blind.
like,
Is there any way this doesn't
It's the bubble of
get to be a
100,
bloodbath in your
and I end
opinion?
up bluffing the
I
dry
play
side
with
pot
it.
to
Well,
knock- to knock
ace king
him
suited
out.
tends not to be a flat calling kind of
Pull
hand.
out the best hand and knock him out. I was high, but I was like, yo, I know he just doesn't have shit.
Yo, he's got nothing, and this
He
guy's
looks-
got something, but I gotta do something about it.
And sure enough, some of
Raise.
those reinforcements are
12,000.
And it
getting
was like,
torched.
probably one of
He
the
may
craziest
just
hands
flat
that-
though,
I
right?
mean,
What do you think?
super crazy thing to do on the bubble.
Yeah, of course. But
But I was just
we
like-
trusted you. You
I
felt
think
it.
it's sort of inescapable
I'm just really rooting for
it
Chrissy.
was
Can you
like
tell? I'm like,
Yeah, but-
maybe
American
nothing
Dave.
bad will happen to her.
If you're Jason,
This guy looks so sad.
you have to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
attaching what you're seeing right now to some extent to the
Like, he
fact
likes
that she
to call
lost this
twice,
pot
too.
one hand ago, and then the big
Like
one
both lines,
to
and
Landon,
call, and we
just a
check
few
it.
hands
I
further
can't
back.
check out.
Oh, gotcha.
Do you see
the
that?
guy
You
was
just
all
called.
in.
All right,
Yeah.
Ollie.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he was.
No, but I
checked out,
mean-
like, he lost.
I know.
This could put her in even worse shape.
Oh my God. Give me a break.
Oh,
It's pretty
dearly
sad.
beloved,
I don't
Oh.
even know
we
if
are
it was
gathered
good,
here
but it was
today
definitely
Right.
sick.
Yeah.
to mourn the
I thought
loss
it was
of
good.
all
Nice.
remaining Chrissy
Sick
Bucks
level is
Yeah.
high.
in the
The blue's
32nd
so
Regiment,
bright.
who will shortly be deployed to their doom
Yeah.
Dude, how
on
do you
this
have
wildly unfair battlefield.
all the best words?
The blue with the flop's really gonna throw me full of
Bet
trouble.
triple blue?
Well,
6,500.
Just
never mind
flop
my
it as the
words.
black or red.
Mind Jason
Oh, right.
King's
Just blue, green,
cards.
green.
Just
He's got the
anything,
nuts
yeah.
on this
All
flop,
green,
and
all
Chrissy
blue.
is
Yeah.
leading
You
into
guys want to play red, black, blue, green?
Actually, kind of fun.
That means we're betting on flop colors?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I got blue.
He makes the call,
Red,
and
green.
I think he's got to be
Yeah, really.
pretty confident that he just watched the case ace
to do it.
roll
Yeah.
off the deck,
Yeah.
given
You
the
want
way
How
that
much
this
you gonna
played
play?
out.
It's small. Okay.
200.
There's gotta be triples though. I mean, especially with this setup.
I
there's
feel like
gotta
I
be
feel like
triples.
Jason would probably take my spot.
Like if I get all blue.
Maybe there are some worlds in which Chrissy decides to follow through on that particular board without the ace, but
Even if she had, there's no reason for him to raise because then she can't pay anyway, right? Unless-
very true. Never going to make a customer out of those holdings.
Yeah, we found that he's in that full color deck, so you can do full way
Yeah.
instead of two way.
And
Do it anyway.
set of nines, set of
Yeah,
sixes just don't
balance
seem
is
very
right.
likely
It's more aesthetically pleasing.
for her to be four betting.
Blue, green.
Yeah, yeah.
You get to add
And
more
then you
colors.
just call it suits.
Check.
I like red, black, blue, green way better. You can even change up the colors. You can make it blue, black,
And
red,
Big
green.
No,
I can't.
a little bit wary,
It's definitely red, black, blue, green.
decides to check.
Stacked pot ratio of 1 is not going to bode well for her to ever get away from this.
No.
Check.
Wow, a check back from Kuhn here.
Oh my God. There's just
Stop it.
it's just mean.
This is just torture. The king clearly
Sorry about it. You didn't once
I didn't
relate.
just-
gonna
like
make
me.
Chrissy
I didn't
B
do a
feel
single
great
cranky.
with top two pair. No straight card, no flush card. And she's blocking the set of aces and kings. And with the check back on the turn by Kuhn, she just has to believe she's got the best hand.
Bet. 11,000.
That was loud. I didn't even notice because
11,000 souls.
you consciously hear it. Jesus Christ, it's loud.
Lost in this fire.
It's now uncomfortable in your mouth.
And this is where Jason put some kerosene on it.
Raise all in.
She's got to be hoping for a chop, it would feel like at this point, no?
Aces.